How to pick stocks for long-term investment according to value investing believers. First, value investor believe in picking stocks with huge economic moat. Now, this is a literal example. Now, in investing, a good figurative example and an overused example here is Coca-Cola. True, Coke has no strong competitor that can dent its market share. But going forward, the world is transitioning towards healthy eating and all that. Do you think Coke is still going to be relevant 10 years from now? Yes, Coke still advertised everywhere, including major sports events. But don't you agree? Consumer taste and trends are changing. Even the most prominent sports influencer in the world, like Cristiano Ronaldo, already snubbed Coke in the public. Let's face it, Coke and PepsiCo is nothing but caffeine-laced sugary drink with zero health benefits after all. The late Steve Jobs famously said this in 1983 when he hired away John Scully from PepsiCo. Do you want to sell sugar water for the rest of your life, or you want to come with me and change the world? Scully said the question landed like a punch to the gut. Does it make you sleep soundly at night knowing you make money by investing into companies which increases the risk of people getting diabetes and obesity? Some companies may still have economic moat, but it does not matter when your products or services are becoming irrelevant. Millennials especially increasingly want their investment to not only make money but also do good to the world, or at least do no harm to the world, and also be aligned to their beliefs and principles. In Bursa, Malaysia, there's no company that has better economic moat than Tenaga Nasional (TNB). After all, it's the monopoly, the only energy provider in the country. But why the stock price keeps dropping? It's due to huge investor money, especially foreign investors, are leaving TNB. Even though TNB has undisputable economic moat, it's due to the fact that TNB, in the eyes of a foreign institutional investor, does not meet this ESG requirement criteria yet. Now, you must watch this other video that I talked about previously here. Second, staunch believers of value investing also emphasize on ROIC, return on invested capital, or in layman, profitability, where you take the net income divided by the invested capital. Staunch stocks fundamentalists only want to pick quality companies that provide strong long-term shareholder value in the way of high and consistent return of invested capital, ROIC, in the range of 10% or above. Not to say this is not important, but you see, in the age of meme stocks and where there is too much money chasing too few good returns opportunities, you don't need this metric to drive up the stock price, most notably Tesla. Now, this has been Tesla yearly ROIC from 2016 to 2020. Yeah, it's improving over the past 5 years, but it's not something hardcore value investor will even touch with a 10-feet pole. So according to value investor, you should not buy Tesla back then in 2016 when its price is at $45. Not even in 2019 when its stock price is at $81. Now, value investor would have still kept their distance when the price doubled to 100 over each dollars 6 months after that, and they will still say, oh, that is too high already. In case you think it is only my opinion, it is not. You remove me from this discussion and you look at one of the top modern-day fund manager, Katie Wood. Katie Wood portfolio has more than 10% in Tesla, and you know what she has been doing? She has been holding Tesla below $100, and that's where the seed was sold, and her long-sightedness allowed her to reap 150% of return for her ARK funds in 2020, outperforming everybody else in the US and awarded Bloomberg Best Stock Picker in 2020. Tesla has gone from $45 to $800 since 5 years ago, even though the ROIC is still below 10%. By the way, you want to learn about Katie Wood and how her hybrid value investing approach is different from traditional value investor, then you want to check out these other 2 videos that I have for you. If she is a rigid value investor, she would have avoided Tesla even today, just like many people. Make decent amount of returns for the funds, but yeah, likely nothing to shout about. Won't be getting like a multi-bagger returns like.
For your consideration, the Jericho.
Third, spotting undervalued stocks by looking at PE ratio. Now, that is totally fine. I also talk about PE ratio in this video. Highly recommend that you watch that to have a basic understanding. In short, low PE equals to undervalue, high PE equals to overvalue. Now, you actually just want to play nicely in the middle. PE defined as the price now divided by the earning per share. But say if you buy MyEG back in January 2017 at around 1 ringgit 50 cents because they have a reasonable PE and it also comes with a near monopoly position or moat, right? Now, ROIC is great, but then when the price gap down in 2018. 70% from 2 ringgit 50 cents per share to 80 cents per share. What is the use of ROIC that you calculated previously? What's the use of moat? You still lose 70%, and then you hold from 2018 until 2021. Only the price hovers around 1 ringgit 60 cents, very close to your cost price. So you just spend 5 years not gaining any return from these stocks, despite the fact that you bought in at a fantastic ROIC, PE, and it has an economic moat, right? And the fact that yes, you do have patience. However, literally it's no different than putting your cash notes inside Milo tin under the bed. Same with Serban Dynamic, the top oil and gas stocks in Malaysia, EPF and all that are also major shareholders. Cannot be wrong. PE ratio or ROIC wise, but you might have bought at 2 ringgit at the end of 2017, sitting on good gains until about like 3 ringgit per share. 50% gain. But if you continue holding that to 2021, you would have lost bucket loads of money when the price actually gapped down 40 cents per share. What went wrong? Now, investing is not like physics, like the Einstein equation, E equals to mc squared will always work 100%, whatever scenarios you throw it in. But haven't you realized what you learn from value investing gurus or value investing books? The examples that shown to you to explain this theory does fit. But when you try to apply that in real life, sometimes you make money, sometimes you lose money. Why? Have you ever wondered? And that is why my clients engage me for advisory. Now, I don't teach value investing alone because theory itself can work in vacuum when there's no other investor in the market and when people have no emotion. But the thing is, traditional value investing would not work consistently outside of the vacuum. When you have other external factors like changing business and economic landscape. When you combine value investing with deep understanding of the business and macroeconomic trends, that is how you up level. Look, most finance YouTubers won't even be engaged by like Maybank or PNB to conduct investment workshop for their internal staff. I do, in case you did not know that already. Now, all these gurus show you how they train like tens of thousands of students who are newbie investors, but I only train less than 1,000 people in the financial industry itself. So who do you want to learn from? If you are new to this investing, well, you could actually skip the unnecessary mistakes and learning curve by watching more from CFU channel. And of course, huge investors already know what they are doing. I know what they are doing, but do you? And that is why my clients engage me for investment advisory when they want to see and learn what 99% of the people out there don't even know in the investing landscape. They get tired running in circles. They just want to close that gap of uncertainty. Now, if you have found this video both informative and entertaining, how about giving this video a like? And for more videos, hit on the subscribe button. When you do that, brace yourself for more investing insider knowledge that you would not find anywhere else. Let me know if you're going to return to CFU channel. By the way, if you have privilege to work with me one-on-one on investment advisory in the future, just look at the bucket loads of testimonials I have over here, or you're already an existing client, then ask me questions like, how do I sell my stocks the fastest so I don't lose a lot of money when other big investors are dumping the stocks? And when you love my video so much and sincerely want to support me by joining CFU channel insider membership from as low as 10 ringgit per month. For the time being, YouTube also thinks that these are the related videos that you want to watch. Don't miss out.